This is musical characters who I would put in therapy. We're going to start off strong with the legendary king of Ithaca. This man spent 10 years fighting in bloody battle and 10 more years battling monsters. All of this stress is horrible for one's mental health. He watched his entire crew get unalived before his eyes, and he lost his own mother, and additionally, he crashed out so hard that he lost all his morality and became the monster. This is a war vet with PTSD, and I would like to put him in therapy so he can find some peace and live a decent rest of his life. Now, Hera, I would like to put in therapy for her relationship with Zeus. Zeus is a horrible husband who won't stop cheating, and as Hera cares very deeply about marriage and love, this is hurting her soul, and she takes that hurt out on innocent women by cursing them instead of dealing with it in a healthy way. I hope therapy could be that healthy way for her, as well as give her the confidence to dump that man or just get rid of him and become the queen of the world herself. Now, Veronica Sawyer desperately needs some therapy. She struggles with being bullied. She came into contact with JD, who tricked her into pew-pewing some people. She watched him pew-pew some people, and she watched him get kaboomed before her very eyes. Her boyfriend, who she loved. That is a lot to go through, and I would want her to have some help dealing with all that. Now, if Alex and Eliza had had therapy, they could have worked through their relationship issues. Perhaps Alex could have stopped being such a workaholic, and none of the awful things in Act 2 would have happened. Also, if Act 2 did happen, I think therapy would help them through their other relationship issues and grieving their son. I'd also like to put the entire gang of Burr, Alex, Lawrence, and Lee in therapy for impulsivity and anger issues. A therapist could help them resolve their arguments without resorting to dueling. George Washington should also be put in therapy because he has to deal with all these shenanigans as well as lead an entire army. He's under a lot of stress. Now, Jean Valjean seems pretty well adjusted, but when you remember that he probably has mental scars from living in poverty and starvation, he spent 19 years in a prison where conditions were not great, and then he was hunted for many years by Javert. Some mental help might do him some good. Speaking of Javert, Javert clearly has some unhealed issues within himself, probably due to his childhood inside of a jail. I think that therapy could help him heal and help him become a better person. Marius is next, and I have a couple more characters and musicals to go, but honestly, I am sick of editing, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this video now, and we're gonna have a part 2 sometime. See you on Monday. Goodbye.